thinks that's in the dating world that thinks that
let's
a
get
woman
into
with
this,
children
yeah.
and baggage shouldn't be dating, and I think that that's an insult to motherhood. A woman with children is not baggage. So you saying that sounds very insulting, and
How
I'm
is it
kind of
insulting?
it is because are you a
How?
father?
I am a father.
Okay, are your children, are your two little girls that you have back at home that you care very much about, are they baggage
Baggage?
as well?
How can my kids be baggage? What do you mean?
Right.
So if
So
I
how
was
can
if I was dating you, if
So
I
how
was
can
dating
ours
you
be?
and I don't have any kids and I was dating you,
Yeah.
would
What? Is he for real? Oh, white girl pretty as hell. White girl pretty. Is he serious though? He gonna say how is that baggage? Oh, because we don't see yours as much as we see mine's almost all the time. What baby father come gets him too? Come gets my children. And he can hang out. We can hang out without them.
you be should I
you're putting
consider
it if
to
I
disqualify
was
you because
single-
you have kids?
Okay, I see what you're saying. If I was single, well, the difference is this. Let's go ahead and have this conversation because maybe you ladies can learn a thing or two, right? So
What?
the difference is a single man with kids is much different than a single mother with kids.
I agree.
Because in the relationship dynamic, the man is the protector and the provider, generally speaking. And most women want the man to protect and to provide.
Correct.
So if a woman has kids and that man is entering a relationship with that woman, at some point in time, he would have to provide tangible things for that child. The difference is it's not the same in reverse. If the woman is dating a man that has kids, the man does not expect the woman to ever pay any tangible things to his child. That's the difference, meaning that it's baggage. Not only do I have to pay for you, I have to pay for your kids as well. That's why it's baggage on the woman's end.
I think
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes tangible
On
things
some.
also have
Sure.
less value, not less, but things that are not tangible have the equal value to things that are tangible. Sometimes you're just putting it in a sense of, well, finances, I'm paying you money, you're seeing it, this is money, you could hold it, you could touch it. Maybe what I'm giving in return is as equal value, and it might not necessarily be finances, my body that you
Right.
could touch, but what I can provide, it could be at an equal value to a lot of men. Some men may not have peace. Some men may not come home to a warm house with good food, with a caring, loving woman. And I'm not providing you anything tangible, but I am providing you security, love.
Okay, so you're saying that sometimes the intangible can be as valued as the tangible.
Absolutely.
That's
That's
what you're
exactly
saying.
what I'm saying.
And then you said,
Sometimes.
well, the woman can be providing love and care and nurturing and all of these things.
Right,
The
right.
difference is this. The woman without any kids can do the same thing.
Right, but you have
Listen. The difference is this. The woman without any kids does the same exact untangible things that can be valued as tangible. And I would agree that men generally, we don't even look for a woman to protect and provide. So
Right.
we're not really looking for the tangible in that aspect.
Sure.
This doesn't mean that we want to take on more tangible things. You are
Right. And yes, in most majority of women, if you got children, that is the truth. I see what he doing. It sound crazy, but it's the truth. Because if a girl have kids, she looking for you to probably pay a little something for her kids or something. A little something, but that's what he meaning. And then on a guy aspect, he don't look for a girl to do anything for his kids. But if she do it, isn't that, come on, if she do it, oh, I brought your kids in. She come on with it, you come to, y'all meet up, oh, I come, a girl can do the same thing. So, it ain't always baggage. I mean, it's a little baggage, but, because we at the same token, that just should be in us to, like, provide.
actually the tangible thing, meaning that you're looking for the man to protect and provide for you. So I'm saying that the man would not only have to protect and provide for you, but also your kids as well. So that would be considered baggage because the woman without kids, what can she do? She can do everything that you can do. Give all of those untangible things that bring value to a man, but she's not bringing this extra baggage. That's all I'm saying.
But
Makes
earlier,
sense.
or real brief, earlier we expressed on how you can't control your emotions. I could see a single woman that can come in and provide everything a woman with kid can, but she don't have the baggage. Yet that's not who I'm interested in. I'm interested in the one with the baggage. You don't pick and choose who you become interested in, who you emotionally want to be attached to. Maybe
What?
you choose
No,
the one.
that doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense because you're saying, why would I have the baggage?
I'm sorry, I
Real
didn't
brief.
hear.
Earlier we expressed.
That's all I'm saying.
But
Makes
earlier,
sense.
or real brief, earlier we expressed on how you can't control your emotions. I could see a single woman that can come in and provide everything a woman with kid can, but she don't have the baggage. Yet that's not who I'm interested in. I'm
Right.
interested in the one with the
Right.
baggage. You don't pick and choose who you become interested in, who you emotionally want to be attached to. Maybe
What?
you choose
No,
the one.
that doesn't make any sense.
It makes sense because you're saying, why would I pick a woman with kids and when there's other women without kids? You might just be interested in the one with the kids. So whether she had kids or not doesn't even play a part
Yeah,
in
but
the,
you
in the
have to
equation.
you have to cycle this into what she was speaking about because that's the conversation we're having. She's saying that she has all of these prerequisites that a man has to meet in order to get a date with her. Pay for her hair, her
What?
nails, send her money.
Who?
And then I'm asking, what does this man get in return? The man gets a woman with kids, and all the man gets is her time and attention. That's not.
She's selling ass.
The
then
man
that's
is
why he wants.
no, the
Selling
man is doing
ass.
all of this and not getting anything in return.
That's
Like
our
nothing is even
business.
guaranteed on this first date at all.
Correct.
And let's I got you. I'm gonna have you speak in a second. I want to hear your thoughts. But let's like wrap this up too. Like package it up. If we package it up,
Business owner, if you're still spending too much time managing your team's schedules and attendance, Connect Team is the solution you've been waiting.
the man gets nothing in return. Like nothing in return. Nothing is actually expected from your end to give him. Was guaranteed from your end, well, in order for him to get the date, he gotta do X, Y, Z. But once he gets the date, he don't get sex. That's not guaranteed. He don't get no head. That ain't guaranteed. What do niggas want? Niggas want sex. We don't even get that. You get what I'm saying? We get a chick that got some kids, or we gotta wait till that little fall asleep. Maybe we get to eat a fruit snack or drink some juicy juice. That's about it after we bust a nut, but that ain't nothing special. Like, what does the man get? We're speaking about the man has to do all of this but get little in return. That's what we're speaking about.
Don't
So
disrespect
what does the
my
man
relationship.
want? Like what?
He just said it.
What would a man be looking for that
And I
isn't?
want to touch on a couple of things because
Hold
we
up.
just sped through so many topics. And I
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to
Let's
speak
do
on, like-
real quick. One mic at a time. Keep that thought because she did want to go first. Keep that thought though. Go ahead.
Okay, so we just sped through like 3 topics. I want to, and please help me because I wanted to make a comment on each 3 of the topics that we just sped past. But one of the topics was that you said that number one, I want to say that a child, whether it's coming from a single father or a single mother, on neither end is it baggage. And what I want to make clear is that money is not the most important thing. It is an important thing. It is a tool. It is a means to certain aspects of
Money is the most important thing to a gold digging girl. Money is the
life.
whole
But you
primary
can bring
key of
money and be one of the worst people in that a person could experience in their entire
it. You
lives.
damn right.
Now, to minimize a woman's contribution to a relationship and think that money is the only thing that holds importance in a relationship shows kind of like a lack of emotional maturity, and it shows a lack of
It's
like,
shallow.
just, like,
Money.
it's
yeah.
very shallow.
Money has really no meaning to it.
Now-
It's not. You don't
Now,
get any meaning from
money.
it.
You have to have money to buy certain things, like to put a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Food costs money, right? But we have to just keep things in a full perspective to understand that when a man and a woman come together, you guys are both 2 halves of a whole, right? You guys come together and you create one. Now, like I said, neither a
Yeah.
child from you or a child from
So
me
cool.
neither a child from you or a child from me would be baggage. Why? Because just because you might pay for some things for my child, right? You as a single father or me as a single mother, you're paying for things for my child. Okay, that's one thing that you bring. If you're a single father and I'm coming into that child's life, I'm raising your child now, right? And this that's a single father, assuming
you
that the
wanna do
mother's
it
not
like
around
that.
or not fit or whatever the case is, right? I'm raising your child. I'm nurturing him, right? Psychologically, children who aren't raised in affectionate homes with nurturance grow up to be less emotionally stable, less able to regulate their emotions. What I'm doing is I'm helping you raise up a functioning, healthy human being, which is more important, I would say, than how much money you might have been able to use to put clothes on his back or
That
maybe
is the
to buy
truth.
him a toy. He didn't worry about whether or not daddy put a roof on his head. He worried about whether daddy was yelling and screaming every day or whether
Yeah,
he spoke life into
real
him,
quick, I get
or whether he
real quick,
encouraged the
I get
woman
what
that
you
he saw
I get what
that
you're
was
saying real
raising
quick.
him as a mother. You
I
know
get
what I'm saying?
yeah, no, I 100% get what you're saying, and that part I would agree with. The part of like meaning that, well, it's more to it than just the money. There's nurturing aspect. There's things that's good for the child. We're not speaking on that part. We're speaking on the individual basis because we're all individuals. So you're saying that, well, you don't think that it's baggage. You don't think that, well, a woman dating a single father is baggage. There's no baggage there, or a man dating a single mother, there's no baggage there. The truth is, Ease be also on hands ready. The truth is that no, it is baggage. I would say one, it's baggage on both ends, but it's more baggage on the woman's end.
It is.
Like you ladies don't even think about this. The fact that if you're a single mother and you're dating a man with no kids, he has no kids. When he enters that relationship, at some point you are expecting this man to provide and protect your kid. If he doesn't do that, you're not really going to look at him as a man. So this is like an expectation from the current man that you're dating. You
Right.
get that? Now, when you're dating this man and you have kids, does this man have authority to discipline your kids?
I think that is a conversation that has to be had. But
Correct.
I think also if that is
Okay.
a parental figure in the home, and as long as there's boundaries
pretty.
that you both agree on,
So
absolutely.
think about that.
I agree.
That's an
Like
adult.
your-
Would you like me to chime in? Because I'm in
Yeah,
a
you could
relationship.
chime in. Yeah.
Yes, I have a child. He's 5 years old and he's in baseball. So we do discipline him. We go to his baseball games, my boyfriend and I. And also, my son's father is also active in his life. And we go and he
Okay.
disciplines
Let me
him.
ask another question.
We
then.
live together. He disciplines him as well.
Let's see if this is true.
The opportunities for a cybersecurity professional are near endless.
ECPI
What you
University
mean by
cybersecurity
discipline?
graduate
Just gonna give names. Bradley. That's the boyfriend's name. Bradley. Your son's name? Kenny. All right, that's your son's name, Kenny. Kenny's acting up. Bradley smacks Kenny. I told you don't do that anymore. Get in your room. You come home. Kenny tells you, Bradley smacked me. Are you gonna go ahead and speak to Bradley and say why you smacked Kenny?
Yes.
Or are you gonna be like, all right, well, Bradley smacked you. Well, you must have been doing something wrong.
But I would have had
Number
the same
one-
question.
No, we need one mic at a time. Who want to go first?
Number one, they wouldn't be by themselves. Like, my man's gonna be at work, so when do he have time to slap him if I'm not there? That was not happening.
No,
And
this is
number
a
two,
this is a hypothetical.
If it did happen,
Hypothetically speaking.
I would call my baby daddy, and he would be getting his ass beat.
Okay,
Because
so
you're not touching my son. You're my boyfriend. That's just not gonna
yeah.
happen.
No.
Yeah,
That's
there
my
it is.
child. First, I'm a mother first, and I'm a woman after.
Yeah.
So that's not happening.
You tell it, Queen. You
Allow
tell
me-
it, Queen.
Allow me to get
What
in
about
there.
you?
Allow me to get in there.
get
So,
crazy?
quickly, very brief. Bradley would not have to provide for my kid. Don, what is it, Mikey, Kinky, whatever? He
I'm
has.
sorry, real
he
quick.
has a father.
I get it,
But
I get
let
it
me
for
let
you.
me get there
But
now
stick
to
with
this
the
part.
hypothetical.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me stick to the hypothetical. Now, I am going to ask Bradley. He smacked me up. Oh, okay. Hey, Bradley, what happened? What? If you have the authority to provide for my kid, you also have the authority to discipline my kid under certain circumstances. So I'm going to ask Bradley what happened. What happened?
There's
So
no
based on
accent.
what happened, oh no, but I will. Based on because when what's the kid's name again?
Kenny.
When Kenny
Kenny,
has
yeah.
any needs and I need Bradley to cover, Bradley comes and covers.
But smacking
so with
him
that,
physically?
we don't. I would have smacked Kenny myself if he would have done whatever
Yeah, but
he
that's
did.
not his father, so red flag.
So I'll take that red
There you
flag.
go.
Okay.
I'll
then
take that red
real
flag.
quick, real quick.
Damn.
I get it real quick. Let's stick here. Let me hear your
Damn.
answer.
That's kind of like that's exactly where I was gonna go
But
with that.
let's stick with the
topic is-
hypothetical.
Right.
Remember, the hypothetical is
She said
you
she'll
not home.
let the
Kenny
boyfriend
acting up.
slap her
Bradley's
children.
that's your boyfriend. He got no
Uh.
kids. He disciplining your kid.
Oh.
He smacks Kenny across
ain't
his
got
face.
no
Kenny goes flying.
kids.
Boom. Go in your room, Kenny.
That's not happening.
What are you going to tolerate that? What's going to be your response?
I think it's all situational, to be honest with you.
Negative.
But no. But that is the situation now. Stick with the
No,
hypothetical.
but I think it is situational, and as far as the dynamic within the home and your relationship and your children.
Okay, let me map
Say
it out real
it-
quick.
okay.
Let me map it out real quick. Just because I see you want more context.
Correct.
I'll just put a little bit more.
There's a
in-
lot of gray area.
Fair enough. I'll put a little bit more context for you since you're asking for the hypothetical. You've been in a relationship with Bradley for 2 years. Relationship with him for 2 years, and you two, you could live together or not live together. It really doesn't matter. It's just the fact that he's home with the child, with your child, and he's disciplining your child, and he smacks him and tell him to go to
gotta
the
go
room.
get this
What's going to be your
motherfucking
reaction now?
I like this
I
topic,
think-
though.
I think I'm going to kind of ask both questions. You know, as far as tell me what happened.
Fair. Will you
What-
be upset?
If the response is not,
I'm not. I'm going to ask the questions I need to ask first
I
to
would
have
say
full context.
when you're
And
done.
she's
Real
gonna
quick,
be
real quick.
mad.
You never-
She's gonna be
until I
mad.
have
This
that
bitch
information.
is annoying.
There could have been a very serious situation.
Bitch, would you hit him? Oh my god, these motherfucking girls. Okay, bruh, it's baggage. It's baggage. Just accept it, but I know they don't want to. But it's okay. For a man, you need to just get with a guy that accepts it. That's all. It's baggage. But if you got the money, if you got the funds, okay, computer, I know you need to be charged. I'm about to handle you. If you know you one of the people that need to that I can't even get it out now. Computer got me a little mad. If you I don't understand why she would let I'm getting alright, that's annoying. I don't like that new update. They keep reminding you and shit. Let me get this off real quick. Hold on. But she's saying that she would let Bradley smack her child. That's what she's saying. And I'm just a little amazed.
It could have been an accident. Say Bradley was like, "Hey, I made this mistake by accident."
Talk about something. I would
And
just talk. I
how
would
old's
just
the
talk.
child?
Okay, but you really, you
I
really
think
wouldn't-
there's also-
you really
Wow.
would. The
5 years
child is of
She-
age, but it
game.
doesn't even matter how old the child is. The reason, real quick, just give me 2 seconds to lay my plan. I got y'all. I really want to hear your thoughts on it too.
Okay.
He was like, I don't want you nurturing my daughter. Dude, like, wait, what? This is innate in me. This is a natural reaction for me to be nurturing, but you don't want me nurturing your daughter? That's the same thing. It's an innate reaction for the man to discipline a child. He's already protecting and providing. The natural response would be to discipline this child,
No, I'm
but you're
sorry.
trying to take this away.
I'm not
So
hitting
all of this responsibility,
nobody.
but zero
Yeah.
authority. So when I say that single mothers, from a general standpoint, a man with no kids dating a single mother, that's a red flag. That's so much baggage and so much responsibility that this man is taking on, and he gets really nothing in return. Like, you doing all of this just for a little bit of box?
Right.
Like, it doesn't even make any sense. So, I'll go ahead and land my plane there. What's your thoughts?
So to answer that question, right? And you said again, because I think all of us has a response to each question that you ask. Or we all want to hear what everybody has to say and
Yeah.
what you have to say as well. So I know you had an answer to that question as well, but my answer was that as far as your scenario that you created, right? You said that the child was at home with Bradley. Yes.
Yeah.
So now, in that case, that Bradley disciplined the child, you said, would that be acceptable? What was the question? Because I wanted to add before you got off.
You got kids?
Yes, I do. I have a child. Yes.
Oh, you have a child, and
So
you've been in
said
situations like
Bradley?
this?
No, because you started talking, so I kind of we got away from it before everybody else got.
Okay, so yeah, the hypothetical is Bradley is home with Kenny.
All right.
Imagine being
already
able to
said.
build anything just by thinking about
This
it.
was a good topic.
Meet
but
Base
he got
44.
Silly ass girls around
At
him.
home with who was the boyfriend, Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
Then that means that yes, I trust his vision and I trust him to be responsible enough for my child, or else I wouldn't have left my child alone with him. So that means that he's to look after him, to ensure his safety, and also to discipline him if needs be. So if my partner disciplined my child while I was away, then yes, I am okay with that discipline. Now, yes, I'm going to have a conversation with my partner as to what happened, but at the end of the day, I'm not leaving.
Why the fuck is they keep saying they gonna have that conversation? Okay, bitch, I'm telling you anything. This ain't my motherfucking kid. At the end of the day, that's what a nigga can do. Me, but if, like she's saying, she feel comfortable to leave the child with him by herself. If he hit him, okay, we gonna have the discussion, this and that. But look, if I'm there with him, I'm not putting my hand on the child. I'm not putting my hand on him. I'm not doing it. And that's the type of guy they should have around their kid. She's saying, okay, if you did it, then I trust you, and you did it, we just gonna have a talk. He could possibly lie to me, and that's okay.
A child alone in a house or wherever the case is with a man that I don't trust.
Okay.
I'm not going to be in a
I like her
relationship
end.
with
I
a
like the one
man
in the
where
picture.
I don't
The
trust
yellow
him.
one,
I
she
don't
just
trust
going with
his
anything.
principles and his integrity
going
to
with
be able
anything.
to protect me, to lead my child, and everything that comes with that partnership
What the fuck is y'all? Well, he ain't seen nothing about the baby
for
father.
his roles
He ain't.
as a father and as a husband, etc.
Fair enough. So
I
here's
feel like
another
the
reason
one,
why.
I'm sorry. I feel like the one in the yellow and the white girl, they just going off of whatever everybody else say. They don't
Also,
even know.
it's
They
it's
don't
a
even know.
L when a man, and we kind of see it here, right? It's crazy. Here's the difference. And you said it. You said, if Bradley disciplined my kid and slapped Kenny, he hit my kid, I'm calling the real father to come beat my boyfriend up. So essentially, you would allow the real father to discipline your kid, but the real father isn't no longer protecting and providing for you. But the new man is protecting and providing for you, but he still can't discipline your kid. That's crazy.
Can I explain something?
Sure.
Coolly? Okay, so I was a CPS worker for a certain amount of my career time with my bachelor's degree, so child protective specialist. And so when you're growing up, when you're in a house and you're raising a child, there's different ways to discipline children. Physical, can you put the chat, please? Physical, when you're in a house and you're raising a child, there's different ways to discipline
What'd you
children.
say?
Physical, can you put the chat, please? There's no reason if you didn't
No,
if you didn't make
X the chat out.
if you didn't make that child, you have no reason to physically harm that child. Number one. Number two, I wanna be in a home where there's no physical violence. So him even demonstrating that and portraying that onto my child, that means he could do that to me, and that means I'm gonna condone
No,
that.
that doesn't mean
So
that. What it means that the man
can I
is
talk, please?
No,
Because I
listen,
let everyone
real quick,
speak.
I know, but listen. What
Can you give me 2 seconds,
I know
please?
I got a question just in there because we go on tangents sometimes. But let's have the back and forth real quick. I do want to hear you. I see what you're saying, but the difference that I'm pointing out is you would, correct me if I'm wrong, you would be okay if your baby father disciplined Kenny. That'd be fine. If Kenny acted up with your baby father and your baby father smacked Kenny, said go to the room, you'd be okay with that, right?
Yes, I'll be
Okay, now
perfectly
stop it
fine
there.
with that.
Okay, yes, you will be perfectly fine with it. But the new man, that is taking on all of this responsibility of
He don't have to do holy bruh. Well, if it's like that, that must mean you got a bullshit ass BM. That's what he's basically saying.
and providing for you. This nigga had to pay for your hair, your nails, send you all of this cash app just to get to see you. He's doing all of these things and he's taking care of your kids, but he can't even do the thing that another man can do.
He can raise his voice and discipline him and sit him in a corner. We could sit down at dinner and have a family like civil people. But for you to put your hands on my child that came out of my PUSSY and that was not your nut, absolutely not. I'm not
Exactly.
going
And
to
that's the
tolerate that.
point.
I'm not going to condone that. And no man is going to hit my child.
And you know
It's
what?
not going to be a conversation. I'm not going to pull him to the side and ask everybody what happened here today. Oh, my God. It's not going to be none of that.
I get
it's
it.
going to be you're done.
I get it.
And
And
that's
you-
it.
and you
Because at
know
the end of the
what?
day, that's an ACS case, too. So you're not gonna put that at risk. You
But it
understand?
would have been the same case from the baby's father.
Because he's gonna go to school and he's gonna say,
Exactly.
oh, this and that, but my baby.
Okay,
it's
real
just
quick.
different.
Let's stop real quick.
Period.
The
It's just
thing,
not
the
happening.
thing that we're getting at, we can say, you know, that's what how you want to operate with your child. That's fair enough. You
Right.
don't want the boyfriend putting his hands on your child. But the real father can put this would be true. And you know what? Generally speaking, this is how most single
And he's saying like this. He talking about protection and provide. He making it more literal than it should be. Like, if you come into somebody's family, bruh, let's say the girl got. If you want a girl that's trying to milk you, then you with a girl that's trying to milk you. That's what he basically saying. You with a girl that's trying to milk you and she trying to do this and that. But, bro, now, if the baby father is not currently in the family life, like not at all, yeah, that is straight baggage. Straight. Especially if she saying it's hard on here, this and that, baggage. Straight. But if the parent or the father is in their life and this and that, then it's not really too much baggage. I mean, you just there and you just tell her, yo, your kid, this and that. She may call out the phone, put the phone on the phone. He might talk to him, hey, yo, chill the fuck out, this and that. Or if she away, hey, your son doing this and that. I don't need to put my hands on him. Hey, come on, we need to see about something. Come on now. What's going on? What you about to do? And she got to handle that. Either on the phone, and she gonna buzz him out. Look, I'm about to call your phone. This and that. You want me to get your phone over there? This and that. You don't have to do anything, big bruh. You don't have to do anything, big bruh. But
others operate when they're
yes, you do gotta. But like, yo, if you don't want, and if you want to just call it a little piece of cat, then if you want to try to explain about it like that, then hey man, that's his opinion. I don't think of it like that. I got kids and stuff, and he said he got kids, but I don't think of it like it's a big baggage. Now if she trying to milk you, then yeah, I'm getting the hell away, bitch. I got kids my own. I can't do this and that for you, and I gotta do this and that for my kids. But you handle your thing, I'm handling my thing. I pitch in and I help out when I can. But that my family is when I'm gonna my kids is when I'm gonna make sure eat. I not eat because of my goddamn kids. But you wouldn't know that because you just wouldn't know. If I be like, I ain't got no money, my kid's eating though. But I'm not eating that great. I might be eating fries today, but my kid's well fed right now. And I know I have probably seen, but my kid's good and I'm not eating right now. And if she looking at me like, oh, I was supposed to do anything for your kid. But I will do what I can. Most definitely do what I can. Most definitely.
dating the new man. This is how most single mothers operate. So it's not what you're saying is not anything like crazy.
Apparently it is.
No, it's not. The part that's crazy, what you're missing, the part that's crazy is
He what?
you can't see that another man has to take on all of this responsibility,
What?
but he doesn't have the same authority as the man that you're not even with.
That's his business, and that's what he
So
does. And when,
this is
when
why.
me and him
so
have a
listen,
kid,
this is why.
What
put on
authority
point.
is
This
he
is why
taking over?
when a man with no kids is dating a woman that's a single mother, generally speaking, it's an L. It's not good. It's bad. He's taking on all of this baggage, but he has no authority in that relationship with you and your child. And it's like 2 against 1. This nigga come home walking on eggshells. Oh, Dean, I gotta please her and please this little bad, little nasty, little gremlin looking kid. Dad, I gotta please both of y'all. And then he's in the ultimate form of simping at that point. Full simpery.
Brief. I don't think, because this is what my response was based on. Your hypothetical wasn't literally smacking, like
No, yeah, it was smacking.
Physical
It was
abuse.
smacking.
No, I said that.
I felt as
Smacking.
though it was a disciplined purpose.
No,
like
no.
I
He's-
am disciplined.
so you changed your answer?
No, I'm not changing my answer. But if this man comes into my house and he sees that I never ever put my hands on my kids and that I disciplined them in different ways, I highly doubt that he would feel very comfortably, despite what Kenny did, to put his hands
But
on
what if
Kenny.
he did, is what he's saying.
But that is different. That is completely different. And the way I say it different is like if you go and you just like headbutt, like, come on, Kenny, you don't do that.
No, he
I'm
says
still going to ask what exactly happened.
I'm
But
still
if you are
going to
doing
ask.
absolutely
He
everything,
can
not just for
lie.
me, but also for this kid, you have absolutely every authority because I believe you deserve it. I don't care whether you pay for me,
Damn.
whether you pay for him or whatever. If I don't feel as though you don't have the authority to raise my kid with me, you would not be in a position where you would be able to smack Kenny across the face. So I was
So you
truly.
agree with me?
I agree with you
Okay.
1,000%. I agree with you 1,000%. I just feel as though if you're doing that, I don't think a man is gonna come into your house. I don't believe this.
No,
A
the
man is
thing
gonna come
is-
into your house and
Yeah.
sees that you discipline your kids in a different form, and he's going to feel truly comfortable with putting his hands on your kids. I don't think that's
But
that.
what if he
that
doesn't?
generally
No,
happens.
look,
Well, I think that too.
Bitch,
I'm
you
sorry.
asked
to-
No,
him,
you're
what if you?
I
What if he
think
did?
that these are
She
all.
gon' you know what? I'm done. I'm done. She talking about some other shit. He's saying, what if he did it? You talking about, oh, if he did. No, bitch, I smacked him. I smacked him. I see where you do it. You know what?